Hello, good morning, members of Operation Soup Pot Love community. We're really delighted to have so many people so interested in this project. One of the things that we're doing in this project is working together to make sure that every person in our project has nice things in their kitchen that they really enjoy using and that will last a really long time. So this morning I'm just going to give a very short video on taking care of wooden kitchen implements. So right here, what I have in front of me are the wooden kitchen implements that I use in my kitchen. And most of these are really, really old. I've had them for years and years. For example, I'm a really old lady, and this particular cutting board I got at a garage sale when I was in college. It was like $2, and I've had it for years and years and years. I've had it for actually almost 40 years, more than 40 years actually at this point. A lot of these spoons, this spoon came into my marriage. My husband got this from his parents when he was in high school. We still have it. And this was given to me by a friend who went to Vermont, and she brought this back as a gift. This I've had for 30 years. This I got at a market for a couple of bucks. This I found in a free box. This is a free box. This somebody brought me back from a travel. I mean, all of these things are, oh, and this right here is a cutting board that's got a little crack in it in the wintertime, but my husband and I got that as a wedding present. So how do we take care of these things? How do we keep these things nice? About once a month, when I just have got kind of, I'm puttering around the house doing things, I'll take a cloth like this, and I'll take some oil, and I will just spread oil on all of them and take the rattiest old towel that I've got and put under it so that it doesn't get oil all over the place. And then I'll just let them sit there, and I'll let the oil soak in. Now, there was an old saying that my mother taught me when I was little about how to take care of wooden implements when they come into your house. And it was once a day for a week. This is how often to oil them. Once a day for a week, once a week for a month, once a month for a year, and then every season thereafter. So that would mean the first week you get it, you oil it every day, and it soaks it, soaks it, soaks it. Then you'd go to every week for 4 weeks, and then you go to once a month, and then you go to every season. Now this particular board right here, you can see on the sides where the oil has soaked down into it over the years, and it's really quite the object there. But I love this, and it's small. Part of it broke off, but I've kept it because I like it so much, and it's really the perfect size for cutting like something small like lemons or something like this. This one really soaks up the oil. It's 30, this year it will be 31 years that my husband and I have been married. So that's something that I hope to keep. In the winter it gets this crack in it. And I just try to take care of it as best I can. And at some point it might break, and then I'll just cut it and cut the parts that I can use and continue to use it. But we're gonna just oil these, and in a minute I'll post a picture of them all oiled, and they'll sit there, and it's kind of a nice thing to have them just sitting in your kitchen next to your stove. I always have these sitting right next to my stove. I keep just my wooden things in there because I like to keep them separate. But when they're all oiled up and they kind of gleam at you, it's sort of pleasant. So there we go.